What is good, clutter people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, running for president in 2024 to congregate all of the hip-hop listeners into one place, because I feel like we so divided, it's getting crazy. This two-party system just ain't it. But anyway, in related news, in today's video we're gonna be talking about why Lil Pump is actually a genius for supporting Donald Trump in this 2020 US presidential election, even though a lot of y'all are starting to hate on him because y'all hate Trump, and you're justified in whatever way you want. I don't really care who you voted for. I voted for Lil Uzi Vert. Not actually, but either way, Lil Pump, even though he's losing followers technically, he's still getting more clouded and more relevant by the day as more and more people hate on him. So without further ado, why Lil Pump is actually a genius, let's talk about it. Okay, so all the talk in hip hop has been about Lil Pump, Little Pimp in Donald Trump's words, as Lil Pump actually went up and did like a little speech for him at his latest Trump rally, and we'll be talking about that very soon. For the past week has just been consistently about hating on Lil Pump in the hip hop game, even though it's been a joke. I don't even think Lil Pump supports Trump whatsoever. But anyway, to get into the story, Lil Pump the past week or so has consistently been supporting and endorsing Donald Trump, obviously going against the grain on purpose, because hip hop is predominantly left-winged or Democrat. Lil Pump has been posting memes. He even put Donald Trump's face on his mugshot and posted it on his Instagram. He posted pictures with Donald Trump back in the day of him shaking his hand. I don't even know if that's real. He even went on his Instagram story saying he's moving to Colombia if Biden wins because of the tax increases that are in the Democrat platform policies, after 50 Cent said he didn't want to pay 62% taxes in New York or something like that, which is all part of the Biden tax plan if you are making over $400,000, I might add. So really only a lot of the rich people will be affected way more than the average citizen. But aside from all that, I don't even think Lil Pump can vote because of his legal history of getting arrested. I'm not sure if he's a felon, but I'm sure he's done something, and so y'all just need to chill out with hating on him, because again, it's all a troll. He's doing this to y'all on purpose. Maybe that's why Trump called him Little Pimp, because he pimping out all this clout from y'all. I'm serious. And taking all your hoes, because he's honestly getting way more money now currently while everybody's hating on him, even though he lost a bunch of followers, than he was about a month ago when nobody even wanted to hear any snippet from this dude. And I still think he's making a comeback. So I stand by my word that I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, and you'll see. I'll just let the evidence come through. But as I said, Lil Pump is a genius for supporting Trump, at least publicly, because behind the scenes he might even be supporting Biden. In that, as I mentioned briefly before, hip hop is predominantly supporting Biden, aka the Democratic Party, and so Lil Pump going on the right side, aka Republican Party, he's defying pretty much every single person in hip hop other than maybe like Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, 50 Cent, and maybe some other people who are supporting Trump behind the scenes. And so now his name isn't just falling within the crowd of rappers and everybody else who's supporting Biden, because it's pretty much just assumed as a rapper that you're going to be voting Democratic, and whether people love or hate you, they still know Lil Pump's name because of this exact matter, especially when he got on international TV. But again, we'll get into that in a second. But one last thing, is it not racist for people on the left side to assume that Lil Pump would vote Democratic just because he's a minority or in hip hop culture? Even Kanye West said this back in the day. I'm just gonna leave that there though. But fortunately for all the Biden supporters, he most likely has won already, currently holding the majority vote in Michigan and Nevada, which are some battleground states that will likely determine the result of the election. But it's okay, guys, if Biden wins, racism is over, right? That's a joke, by the way. It is obviously not over. Biden is also white, just like Donald Trump, okay, people? But in regards to Lil Pump being a genius, I would essentially compare him to the level of 6ix9ine, in that he's basically being the Joker of the rap game, going against all odds, going against all of the views of the people. He doesn't care if people are hating on him. He lost apparently like 200K followers in total, approximately, since ever first supporting Trump about a week or two ago. But even with losing all of these followers, his engagement has gone through the roof. I mean, he's getting over 1 million likes per photo. He was barely getting that about 2 months ago. And I'm talking 1.4 million likes in less than 24 hours. And as you may or may not know, as an influencer slash rapper, followers really don't matter. You don't get paid from followers. You can have 1 million followers and get like 1,000 plays on your SoundCloud and not anything on Spotify and make no money. It's the views that count. Same on YouTube. I get paid on my views per video. I don't really care if I have 70,000 subscribers. By the way, shout out Bob Gang. That's a huge feat and a half. But if I lost all 70K of you as subscribers and maintain the same amount of views, I'd be making the same amount of money. You feel me? So with Lil Pump becoming more relevant, even though he's getting hated on left and right by every single other rapper or person voting for Biden, he's still technically getting more views. People are probably listening to his music. I mean, dude was on national TV. Sorry, he was on international TV. We talking like the whole world. As the US election, especially this year with how polarized it's been with Trump versus Biden, it has probably been the most televised event in history. And so, being at the latest Trump rally, this is probably the biggest publicity stunt that Lil Pump or any other rapper has done, maybe aside from Kanye West because he's literally a presidential candidate. But still, with Lil Pump basically falling off the last 2 years or so, like the Harvard dropout, I don't even know how many copies it sold first week, but it definitely wasn't that much, and it was getting carried by the previous Kanye West feature. I love it. So he really needed this, and this was a smart move for him marketing wise to get back on top, especially when he's about to drop new music on the Lil Pump 2, which is going to be the follow-up of his original Lil Pump mixtape that actually did super well because it had Gucci Gang on it and Boss and all the other hits that we loved Lil Pump for back in the day when he first blew up on SoundCloud. And likely, since he's the talk of the town in the hip-hop game and having exponential more amount of eyeballs on him internationally and worldwide, he's likely going to be getting more streams. Trump even gave him an endorsement back at the rally after Lil Pump gave a little speech about the MAGA 2020. So maybe a few more conservative people are going to start checking out Lil Pump's music too. Not to mention the fact that it's obviously a troll or joke from his speech at the Trump rally. I mean, dude literally said MAGA 2020 and he even put it in his Instagram bio. If he was taking this Trump support really serious, he probably wouldn't have put it in his bio because he would be embarrassed. And little did Trump know, likely he's actually just making fun of Trump by supporting him in a very ironic way. I mean, literally back in the day, a few years ago, Lil Pump explicitly stated fuck Donald Trump on his Twitter. So he's just rolling with the trends. I don't even think he has any animosity towards Trump anyway. I mean, low-key, he actually might like Trump because Trump and the right side usually tries to lower taxes for rich people, but even if the taxes rise, rich people can still get out of taxes anyway by expenses and write-offs. But in conclusion, he's getting more attention than ever before, just like 6ix9ine when he was doing all his antics before and after jail. I mean, 6ix9ine even used going to jail and being a snitch to sell music. Dude even broke the record of like YouTube views, so likely Lil Pump's about to follow in his footsteps. Maybe not to the same degree, but we'll see what Lil Pump's team's got in store. Maybe they'll cop a Lil Trump feature in the next music video. But either way, it's looking like President Trump is about to lose this 2020 election versus Biden, so it really didn't matter if Lil Pump was supporting him. It actually probably hurt Trump's chances of winning in all reality, considering nobody really looks towards Lil Pump for political views, as he's not really seen as the brightest person on this planet. I mean, there are clips of this dude back in the day saying the most outlandish shit using simple algebra. All in all, look out for Lil Pump 2 on the way, as he'll probably capitalize on this clout soon, especially with the Young Thug feature. He got new producers, a new sound. He's even singing on some of the songs, at least from what he's previewed on his Instagram story. And that's it. Lil Pump a genius, low key. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, wearing a MAGA hat for the rest of the week because we need the First Lady's OnlyFans right now. Let me know in the comments if you think Lil Pump actually supports Trump, or do you think he's just trolling everybody? Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description, or join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, cutter people. Know what I'm saying?